Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your Oracle messages. This is where we find out what Spirit wants you to know at the time that you receive this. And at the end of the reading, we're going to find out what your future self is blessed with, along with a special channel message from Spirit. Now, let's begin and find out what your Oracle is. And this is for Virgo in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see here. Oh, Virgo, my goodness. I see this as you showing up in your own reading, and it would be fitting because this is also associated with Earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, Virgo, this is a card of flourishing, feeling good, feeling satisfied. Your needs and your wants are all met. So this is a time to lavish in abundance, right? To notice the abundance around you, but also something highly attractive is going on in and around you. And with this Nine of Pentacles, this is, never mind. I thought my battery was dying. Okay, sorry about that little interruption. Um, Anyhow, Virgo, with this Nine of Pentacles, there is a significant indication that you can rely on yourself. Okay, no matter where you're at in life, you absolutely have the capability of flourishing. Okay, right where you're at, independently, because this is also a card of independence, single man or single woman. But notice how you are just in this place of being in the moment and enjoying it. We are adorned with gifts that the earth has attracted to you because you are mirroring something in your internal world and it is showing up in your outer world. Now, it isn't about perfection, it's about release, surrender, enjoyment. And there may be something strong about the color purple or lavender. Now, the color purple is also, oh, that's so funny. I'm actually wearing purple right now. And you know what? This is so fun. I was looking at some flowers and I was looking at these lavender flowers. That's funny. Okay, anyhow, but purple is also an indication of royalty. Okay. So I love this, Virgo. You are aligned or aligning with something that is far more satisfactory or satisfying than maybe you realize. Let's see what else. It's like having everything come together here in a peaceful and stable manner. And not only that, but you're also in this place of attracting who and what you want that sees your value. We're going to have a heart-to-heart conversations here. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Now, take this if it resonates, if it comes to a, heart-to-heart intimate conversation, but not necessarily, because the Nine of Pentacles is also indicating that you have created structure within yourself. You know your limits, you know your boundaries, and you don't have a problem with saying what you need to say in order to stay in a place of integrity here. But there may be something here where we can also be attracting a suitor. So keep your heart open. Let's get more about this heart-to-heart conversation for you. Now with this, I get water sign coming through. Now, whenever you get this reading and it resonates for you, then it's meant for you. But also, if you're listening to this in a Scorpio season, this will resonate. But, with the Scorpio season, it's allowing you to release perfectionism and embrace soulful flow. Oh, look at that, soulful flow. You're manifesting your dreams. You're also having heart-to-heart conversations with the universe, with your higher self, materializing your dreams. Remember what I said? It's like your needs and your wants are all met here. Your dreams are coming true. This is a card of signifying a great harvest in life or feeling full in life. and you're having a dream come true. Now, this could be connected to having a deep connection here, having, a sense of feeling emotionally recharged. I don't know why I want to do that, like like getting your emotions stirred in all the right way. Now this card is saying, hey, pick me, pick me. So I want to see what it is. Okay, so radiant vitality is filling my life. You've renewed your life, or you're in the process of renewing your life, making a sacred promise or commitment to living this life that you deserve. Radiant vitality. Oh my God, you can't even make this up, because if you look at the Nine of Pentacles, this is someone who is radiating and illuminating grace, beauty, abundance. So if you feel like you want to declutter, go ahead. It's the right time. There's no better time than to renew your life in any areas that are important for you. Now, a lot of you may resonate that you've already done this. What you want and who you want shows up because you've made room. And what I see is you made room in the soil of your soul to make room for a good companion, perhaps, a supporter, a friend, a lover, whatever it is, where you feel the good emotional stirrings, not the drama, or maybe even the cheap emotional stirrings, right? You know what I'm saying? Some people, even in love and friendship, they're cheap with their love, and they may not even know it. But anyhow, let's not get into that. Let's continue and see what else for you. And also, this place of the Nine of Pentacles is a place where you are easing up in not feeling so restrictive with time, duties, discipline, all the discipline, whatever it is. It's easing up. Oh, okay. Yeah, you are opening up to love and savoring pleasure. Okay, look at the Nine of Pentacles. We got our grapes. We got our pet bird. Now, even notice the bird is a messenger here too, but it's also in a place where it's not locked down. This bird is free. It's tame, but untamed. There's a lot of trust here. See how that's what you do. You attract by trusting, by letting go. Look at that. Letting go allows you to have more. And hopefully you're noticing things too right now, Virgo, that's worth pleasuring, because I see you in a place of just feeling like you are lavishing in your own luxuries, okay? What you call luxuries. Maybe taking your bath or shower to the next level, adding more, delicious things in there, right? High quality things, whatever it is. Because we got the candles, we got bubbles here, we got flowers, we got music. Maybe it's taking a longer bath or shower, okay? Good food, good company. Oh, isn't that nice? Good company, right? You're sailing to love here, Virgo. Whether you know this or not, you're sailing to opening yourself up to more loving contracts in life. And I say contracts as like alignments. I mean, once it's aligned, why not? If it's divine, let it align. There may be a love of wine. I might get into my poetry here. Okay, let's continue and see what else. You're getting to know someone too. Pay attention to the people that you're getting to know now. That's important too. But I do feel that you're making room to not only get to know a deeper aspect of yourself, like what really pleases you, but someone too. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And look at that. We're having heart-to-heart conversations. We're opening up to love. So notice the people right now that you are feeling you are having more of an honest conversation with where it feels mutual. Not, maybe not one-sided here. Maybe it's, look at that person, that guy's like, I don't know. He kind of is looking out and she's talking to him. Are you listening? This was, are you listening? uh, anyhow, you're getting to know someone. Now, this may be a friendship that develops into love. Who knows? Okay. Let's get a little bit more about this getting to know, a clue or whatever spirit will give us about this getting to know each other for you, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about getting to know each other? Okay, that is my battery. Okay, so Virgo, I feel that water is a really good element for you to utilize to recharge. And I've got to plug in my equipment here. Okay, now I've got that plugged in. Okay, you know what's funny too? Okay, I'm gonna love this. But I got a pre-warning, even though it wasn't even what I thought. And I thought my stuff was plugged in, but it wasn't. So it's almost like you get like these pre-warnings, like, or a precursor, a prelude to something here. Okay, so watch for that. Oh my goodness, you're cultivating prosperity. Look at this. You and another. Get to know yourself more, right? It is fun to get to know the new you too, what's growing. But also look at that. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Virgo. Okay, the first card is illuminating prosperity, things pouring into your life, not out of your life. And when you do pour it out of your life, it actually feels good because you're ready. You could be pushing things aside now, making room for what's really a priority, your pleasures. What we were just talking about. Scorpio season's allowing you to release perfectionism, to embrace a soulful flow. All right, now let's continue and see what else. Why is that coming out like that? We're not feeling so what is, okay, you know what? Oh my gosh, this card always reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles, actually, because look at it. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I know it can be really hard to be in this moment fully all the time, but there's something going on with this. So I got to find out what's going on because there's a little bit of a challenge with that. I was looking at morning glories, actually. That's so funny. Or a type of a morning glory. I'm trying to find flowers that my hummingbirds at my home like. So I was looking at Trump vine flowers. Maybe I want to grow that this next season here. Anyhow, give us more about this attraction for Virgo. And I also want to grow some climbing roses too. This is interesting. Is this my reading? No, I'm just kidding. Virgo, attraction, be in the, oh my goodness, no hesitation. Okay, it's like at the right moment, at the right time too. Oh, feel good about you. Feel good about not having to carry anything in your mind, in your heart, or in your energetic space. Now, this might be a challenge because there may be something here where you might not be used to feeling light. Sometimes when things pile up, we don't even realize things are piling up. They just kind of accumulate here. Some of you, there may have been something where you might have felt foolish in a way, or I don't know, maybe you felt, or you felt fooled. And so there may be this hesitation. Look at this, look at the white rose too. Are we moving out of something where you've grown out of caring what others think about what you're doing, what you're looking like? That could be for some of you. Well, hello, new season. Hello, new person, perhaps, because you made room. Now, when you're enjoying this moment fully, anything and anyone materializes. This is part of you manifesting your dreams. I mean, look at the Nine of Pentacles, and even in the Fool's card, there's all this confidence here. Okay, Aries is showing up with the Fool's card. You know, you have been working hard at up-leveling yourself, not to a way, not in the way that we're striving for perfection. We're striving for more flow. So who and what you're attracting in this moment will exceed your expectations. And also, don't be afraid to speak to the universe. I feel that this heart-to-heart conversation is also heaven, the ancestors, the earth responding to your vibration, saying, you know what, Virgo, we remember you. We're responding to you. So don't settle for less. Absolutely don't, because you're going to have victory in it. You will have victory. And I see something here where we are, in a way, just being in the flow of magnetizing who and what we need, you know, especially for those that are independent or doing maybe a business or side business or whatever. You know, you can see yourself having a lot of influence here in a way where you're not striving, you're just comfortable at the speed and the rate that it is developing here. I get fire sign coming through. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This is a codependency card. This is something that I feel that you're breaking free. I don't, did I use the word? I know I remember, what was it? Contracts. Remember that? And it was, you know, about contracts, but we're talking about that as alignments, right? Energetic alignments. But when we align with that and we've come and we merge with another soul or other souls, that becomes the contract in itself, right? So we may be dealing with someone that, or maybe self, that we're questioning. See, this is why this came out a little weird. It's like you may be questioning your freedom or your independence or your ability to be open to something or someone. But also, I feel something's going on here too. Okay, now I see something else going on with how this is coming out too. It's like, for some of you, not all of you, but there could be something where we are trapped in a loop of time where you're not being more spontaneous. You got to fill something else up. Like if you've already let go of something, it's not necessarily like, oh, go ahead and fill up stuff, you know, consume things, but fill in the gaps with some type of new routine. Maybe it's meditation, maybe it's learning how to garden or, you know, learn a craft or, you know, whatever it is. Okay. I know it sounds boring, but trust me, when you get into it, you have a lot of fun. And there's a lot of ancient things that are coming back, speaking to all of us right now to come back to this place of playfulness and being grounded with earth magic here. Pay attention to what drains you rather than what nourishes you here. And it's easier said than done. Okay. But I feel that Capricorn is also associated with this codependency card. What's important for Virgo to know about the codependency here? Okay, that's a retreat. Virgo, when I see retreat, I see the hermit. I see, which for some of you, if you don't know, hermit is in tarot associated with your own zodiac sign. You're gaining your power back slowly but surely, but it is a silent way of that you're getting your power back. Okay, that was weird. Everything just kind of went silent. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I thought for a second that the power went out. Thank God it didn't. Okay, let's just continue. So anyhow, what is going on? Sorry, Virgo. Retreat. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. This is where we might be consumed by the world. You are in the world, but not of the world. So it is time to retreat. It's time to get to know a part of you, perhaps, of what really pleases you. But if you do have someone, maybe it is time to spend quality time, right? Honestly discussing your feelings with one another. Now, this honestly discussing your feelings with one another, this could also mean for some of you, Virgos, not all, that you are coming clean with something, or you're just coming to a place where you've reclaimed your independence here. Let's just say that, okay? And you've come to some type of mutual agreement of where you stand and where they stand, especially when it has to do with feeling triggered, challenged, drained by this energy. Let go of control issues. Oh my God, this is so devil card, and it's fine. I mean, it is what it is, and it's okay. We all have control issues. It's just what triggers each and one of us, and how we master this is the key. So allow the situation to unfold naturally. You know, you may be addicted to trying to find out all the answers, or be the problem solver, too enmeshed in something here. Back away, enjoy. This is what I feel too, is some of you work so hard, you may need to just back off from restrictive daily routines even, okay? And then just enjoy the moment. Not a lot of you are, okay? And the more you're enjoying the moment, you might even feel, someone even be more like obsessed with you. Don't be bothered by it. Just remain detached, okay? It will eventually dissolve. It'll eventually just clear out. I feel that we're going to have freedom in the mind too. Clarity, more clarity in the mind, like a fresh, it's like we get to something is being reset in the mind, where it's like not so much maybe like jumble thinking or something like that. It's just like finally it's all just kind of making sense. You are releasing and healing the past. Continue to keep releasing. Whenever something comes up, it's just a reminder for you to see how far you've come along. That's it. It's not to remind you of a trigger. It's just reminding you how far you've come along and how much compassion you now have gained, because you know you're not of it anymore. You're above it. Yeah, we are separating from old contracts, it's just what it is. Now, it's not always easy, because some of you might be dealing with, someone that you have separated from, divorced from, but not necessarily, right? This is a card of separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, or has. Let's get more about the separation, though. This is where we have to let go of control issues. But let's get more about this before I say anything more. I want more. Oh my God, what in the world? Virgo. Okay, Virgo, it's like one moment you got it, the next moment we're questioning everything. It just seems so jumbled right now, I feel, for you, but it's fine, because there's something going on here. Look, starting fresh. You may be questioning this, cherishing yourself. One clue that that you've already stepped into your new beginning, Virgo, is that you are already noticing things that you love about yourself. Time by yourself, whatever it is, accepting and loving yourself. especially for some of you Virgos, whether you were grown into this or someone that you were with just got you to the point where you were even picky about your own self, you're letting that go. It's like instead of you having to feel like you've got to manufacture everything, you're just allowing things to just be natural. And I'm not saying that in a way where it's deceptive or any, but it's like going from feeling pressured to release. So the separation is a release. It's allowing you actually to honor and cherish yourself, just like that Nine of Pentacles, because you attract, not chase anything. This is the new beginning. So how you know you're in that new beginning, again, is where you start to notice things about yourself. You start to see and attract things that make you feel that you're being cherished. Now, let's not take this into a place where maybe some of you, it's like, oh, love yourself. When people get a little bit irritated because they don't want to hear, maybe they want to love themselves because they're on to the next goal or item, they don't understand that this is actually the key in the portal into manifesting your dreams. So if we skip this part, we have to go back and relearn it. We have to go back and do it again. It's just the way it is. It is just how it is. So it's important to really know what you like and what you don't like. And sometimes that means we have to be separate from the things that we are no longer aligned with or mirror with. And it takes some time and even years to figure out what you really like. Now, you do have someone from your past that is returning to your life. Oh boy, this is coming out okay, this energy is just coming out. You may be able to reconcile something. So let's get more about this reconciliation for Virgo, because I have to. I have to get this. Someone from your past. It could be a family, it could be a friend, who knows? It could be an ex-lover. Could be someone that maybe you wanted to get to know but never got the chance to. Let's see. What's important for Virgo to know about this reconciliation? You're reconciling a part of your inner child, and this is actually involved with another soul or souls. Now, I do see, where we come to a good agreement for those. This will only resonate for those that have children. Maybe you're going through some type of divorce, separation, or you're just trying to figure something out, co-parenting, or just whatever. You're coming back to a place of healing, forgiving. We can start anew, okay? But there's another situation too for a lot of you Virgos that we are, and I see this for everyone, because it's like you've come to a place where you've renewed your life, right? So you're reclaiming and allowing this inner child, this youthful inner child to shine, which also you might realize too, Virgo, that you're manifesting a childhood dream of yours. But anyhow, you're in a very playful energy. You're expressing love, gratitude in very playful, creative ways. I'm sorry about the card. It got ripped a long time ago. But these cards, after a long time hold energy, and it's like, I don't want to let it go. Even though I actually have another deck that's like this, a smaller one because of that. But anyhow, calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, visualization help bring you together. This is an energy where we just feel good with one another. And yeah, maybe there is some childhood friend or friends that come back, stirs up some memories here. But this is a soulmate that your soul or your vibration has been calling forth. I want to see, what's the advice about this person coming from the past? What's the advice? Yeah, you deserve love. You are lovable. Things are working out. Remember, you have to allow things to unfold naturally without having to, you always having to maybe plan it all out. It's just going to happen here. And here's another clue. Once things start to feel like they're settled, once you start to feel like you've got all these things and agreements aligned, boom, something happens here. And just trust that you are and you deserve love. You are lovable here. And see how you're reconciling this aspect of yourself where you love and honor yourself in a way that maybe, it took some time to get there. For some of you, you're just remembering. Let's see what else. Okay. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. See, look at this. This is almost interesting. It's like you're coming back to a higher frequency, right? Where you were birthed from. So whether or not it's a real traditional engagement, you are ascending to a higher level of ascension. You've committed to this. I mean, look at this, exceeding expectations. We're soaring. Now let who and what you deserve align with you by letting go. It's coming naturally. This is not something that is forced. This is also something where, so many people nowadays are so addicted to, and I'm not saying you are, but uh, attaining people through internet because it's there. So people sometimes go through a period where they think people are just disposable. And so they search for people online. Well, I'm going to tell you what, it's coming to a place now where searching for people online isn't really the way. And I'm not saying, Virgo, I'm not saying this, that it's not divine in any way. But what I'm saying is, yes, you're meeting people and there are people and connections online. But what I was talking about is just, you know, you're not having to do the chasing. You're not having to, try to feel like you got to do all the setup for something, whether it is you're, looking for some person, or maybe it's followers, maybe it's friends, maybe it's a community. It's coming to you. This is the whole thing. You're just remembering a different way of attracting here that's not, or maybe even been hidden from a lot of people. So let's continue and see what else. I see that you're reconciling ancient wisdom is what you're reconciling. You're remembering how to manifest. Okay, I feel we are going to have some truth come out. We got this thing about deception, 7 of Swords. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. All right, so heart-to-heart conversations here. Wow, let's get more about this deception. We might be clearing the air here, or someone may want to clear the air. It's kind of like a divine interception with this deception. This is your soulmate. Gosh, this is even okay. Yes, this is your soulmate. Someone may, You've known each other before. Okay, now this could be playing out now, or just watch out. Someone may just hesitate. It's not necessarily deceptive. They just may have a hard time, showing and revealing something. And you may also too. So don't hide your feelings, because look at this. There's something about, go ahead and make that romantic gesture. You've somehow, you're mirroring this person that is healthy and good, because you just are, okay? Now, if you believe in the past life, then yes, you've known each other before. So go ahead and flirt, or get to know one another, or feel confident that you can be playful, you can be lighthearted. And this is the other thing. Don't take yourself or another so seriously, okay? That's a key. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You're being guided to really honor and trust yourself more and more, to really nurture savoring the pleasures, knowing as you're cherishing self that you are cultivating prosperity, and a new person, a new love will stir your romantic feelings. It's something is happening here where you are being gravitated to go towards a newer, nourishing place here. What is Virgo being guided to do here? Great love is worth the steps you're guided to take. I just feel like it's about getting out of some type of routine that just feels kind of just too old and worn out. Make the effort for Virgo. Oh, clearly decide what you want. Getting clear about it, right? And so see this alone time as preparation time, that you are clearing things out so that it comes to you now. Let's see what else. The situation involves a marriage. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, you're dissolving old contracts. Yeah, some of you, yes, an old contract of marriage for some. But you were married into one season, one reality, one timeline, and you're no longer doing that. Especially I feel that you're coming from a place where maybe those romantic gestures were far between, or some, what's that saying? Too far between or whatever. Like it just wasn't too much. Going to maybe, now it's finally feeling reciprocity when it comes to how we're conversing, how we are touching one another, how we are emotionally affecting one another in a way that's good. Not, I don't know why I get like cold, icy over here. It's like cold and ice, and here is like hot, watery goodness. Oh, I don't know if that was like a good thing to say, but anyhow, you guys know. Yeah, free yourself. You're getting control of your life. My goodness. You've already married yourself into divine abundance. Just know that, okay? Spirit is backing you up too. So where you want to say yes to, say yes. Where you want to say no, say no. This is where you are honestly discussing your feelings. Because you're going to have to, Virgo. You're going to have to be strong. I know. You're going to have to be strong with something here when it comes to giving to yourself, not giving into something or someone here. Or maybe even feeling a struggle that you have to do something or maybe be with someone. You need to be playful, recapture romance. Yes. And I do see you getting into a place where you can't help but have fun. Okay. We've connected here with this youthful spirit. That's another clue. Because I feel like, I don't know, there's a person that likes to be very playful and not like trickster in a way where it's annoying, but like laugh, very like they like to trick in a way that makes you and them laugh. So that might be a clue to this person where they just bring out that youthful spirit of fun in you and vice versa. Okay. Spirit wants, I guess I might as well just keep these out because I thought we were just using these 3 decks, but you and the 2 other signs before you, we ended up using this. So Spirit has another message out of another deck that I didn't think we were going to use, but we are apparently for you. Yeah, I feel that you're fragile right now, Virgo. Let's just admit it, okay? And it takes a lot of strength to be in that place of fragility. So while you're feeling a little fragile a bit, Spirit is saying that heaven's hands are holding you. You're not alone. You're not alone. Let's see what else wants to come out. Heaven's hands are holding you. Oh my God. Virgo, whether you're the male or the female, doesn't matter. Here's your guardian angel pulling you back up for remembrance here. Heaven's hands are holding you. Look at that. And look, they're in the clouds. Okay. I do feel that you have someone on the other side, and a lot of you know who it is. They're around you. You know that. Okay, so be brave enough to surrender. Oh gosh, and wise enough to wait. You know, you might feel that because you've been devoted or loyal to something, or vice versa, that means something, or it has to keep continuing even if it don't feel good. Some of you know what I mean, right? Well, don't worry. A lot of you have already done the right thing. Just continue to not look back. Okay, just be brave enough to say yes to the new. Say no to the past. Be wise enough to wait, because Spirit's going to spoil you in the meantime while you're waiting for your blessings. Literally, play while you wait for your blessings. And some of you, you have a hard time with that because you've been so used to structure, discipline, got to do this, got all of that. I get it. I understand that. It works sometimes, but this is not one of those times. This time you need to play. Because you are healing the past. You're simplifying your life. You're stepping into the future with strength and clarity. Absolutely. This is strength and clarity. Healing the past. You cherish the simple pleasures of life. Look at that. And now you're growing. Things are growing. You're going to have a steady increase in intuitive insight rather than overthinking. And this is partly why you might be in this space where, you just maybe have no choice but to meditate a little bit more or just be in the present moment. Oh, yeah, you've risen. You know that? You have arisen and you are on the rise. People are noticing things about you. What you accept and what you honor and love and embrace about yourself is starting to mirror out. And people can't help but gravitate towards you in some way or notice something. You have this ability to illuminate things right now. So yeah, you're seen and felt. People are noticing. And it's not just people. The heavens, the other creatures in the world, the situation is calling you to have faith. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It's worth waiting for. It's not something you have to seek. It's already seeking you. It's just the divine time. All right, so Virgo, that is it for those. Now let's find out, what is your future self blessed with that you can enjoy? What is Virgo's future self blessed with? You're blessed with being able to savor the meandering pathway, right? A restart is not a setback. So your future, look at that. Your future self is blessed with a comeback like never before and better. Also, it's because you're, doing something distinct and rare. You're owning something here. Uniqueness is your soul's signature. You're owning it fully because you're in this place of allowing. Oh my God. See that divine timing? Detour doesn't mean denial. It means divine timing. It all worked out. Now there's another card that wants to come out with this too. Okay, now watch out for your own emotions or the emotions of others. It can blur the path. Okay, so anchor in reason. Spirit is saying you've got what it takes here, right? A detour does not mean denial. It means divine timing. In the meantime, you're putting your signature on your uniqueness here, okay? This is why you're radiating like starlight. This is star energy. This is star card. Now, before we end the reading, I have that channel message for you, Virgo. The list you carried is shrinking, and the light you've cultivated is expanding. The remedy you sought outside is flowering from within. Allow yourself to receive. There is no service without surrender, and your surrender is your strength. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.